Hey, this is Shiraz, and before we get started, I just want to let you know that when I clear something for someone, when I cause a shift, I tend to yawn and cough from the energetic shift that happens. I don't know why it happens. It's just how my body works. And if you don't know that, you're going to listen to this video and go, what the hell is wrong with this guy? You might still think that, but now there's more of an explanation. The other thing to keep in mind is that if you hear something that you can absolutely relate to, when I cleared for them, you can get it cleared for you too. Just say yes when they're saying yes, and it works. I have people that watch these videos every morning to get stuff cleared. This can be your new morning habit too. Okay, that's enough for that. Let's get on with the video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get a great shift out of it. See you soon.
Okay, so I would say to get into my zone, I want to work in terms of the past 10 years has been on track about from book to people in terms of this information to uh, I don't want to be a slave. I want to be a free woman to being able to this is 12th day of fasting liquid. I mean, not fasting liquid, but liquid fast. And so in terms of to really help me discipline and being able to own my own story and not take anybody else's story. I don't know, I'm really gotten vocal and I'm almost feeling like, is that the right place to be? Can I still, can I share my opinion and not be an issue for people? Like even today.
So yes and no. You can share your opinion, and it's not going to be an issue for some people. It's going to be an issue for other
Mhm.
people. You have to not care if it's an issue for some people. It's your opinion. You're entitled to it.
Yeah. I mean, like, I was sharing with someone like just today, a few hours ago, and she wanted to tell me about this book. And I told her, I don't want to hear about this book. And then
Okay.
she got really offended that she wants to share her opinion with people, and apparently I'm not allowing her to. And I was like, I'm telling you, that's not where I am. I don't want to hear that story.
Mhm.
But I could tell that she was offended
Yep.
and when we cut it short. But I'm okay with that. I think we're all trying to be okay with sharing our opinion and being able to move forward to all the things that we want to have and be.
Okay. So, and it's interesting because as you're talking, I'm just watching the energy rise and dip. And the one thing that sort of popped out is I want to be in my stories, which came up as true, and out of other people's stories, which did not come up as true. So, whose stories do you value so much you have to keep them?
I want to value my story. So I want to actually go back. I don't want to be in anybody's story, including mine, that I am inhibiting myself to get to where I need to be in the progress that I am making. And all the things that you talked about today, it's like, what story are you in? And I was like, I don't want that story. Even if I'm saying it, I don't want to be in that story. I want to be in this free zone of, okay, I can have wealth and I can be in community, I can be in family. And I think I want to be in the joy and I don't have to be in somebody else's story or addiction or I don't want to be in a society and be part of the addiction that's going on. I
That's
definitely don't want to be there.
that's true, but it's still coming up that you want to be in someone else's story. So
Oh my
forget whether it's
God, then,
good.
then I'm really bad then.
Okay. So forget whether it's a good story or a bad story. Is
Okay.
there someone that you look at, you really admire, you want to be like, that makes you feel like I'd love to be in their story?
Uh, it's not that I want to be in their story. I want to be comfortable in my own story, in my own vision, in the
Okay. So
future that
here we
I
go.
want. Okay, so I don't
What I
know.
want,
I'm
what I
like,
want you to do, what I want you to do for the next 5 minutes
okay,
is stop being a coach and just answer the questions without coming up with the justification and the explanation. Who is someone that you admire that you would love to have their story? Okay, you just had it for a sec. Who popped in your mind there?
I would say Lily Singh.
Okay. Okay. So,
Even though I don't know if I want her story, right?
okay. But this is the thing, because sometimes what happens is people have this great life, this great, and you look at them and you're like, wow, they have an amazing life. I want that. And what you're saying is, I want their story, right? Or even if it's just something about them that is so great, you're like, oh my God, I totally love that. And then your subconscious goes, I want that story, right? And so you want, the thing is to make that distinction. That's a cool story. I'd like something like that, as opposed to I want that story, because that's their story. That's on theirs. But your
Exactly.
subconscious is going a different place from your conscious mind. Your conscious, because your conscious mind's like, I don't want anyone's story. Your subconscious is going, oh no, this one looks really good. Let's have this one. I want this one. All right. So the story may be great, and you would like aspects of the story. And this is where it just becomes sort of nuanced. You don't want to buy someone's complete story of their life, but it's, if you say, that's something cool, I'll buy that situation, I'll create that, a similar story for me, but it's not theirs, I'm creating mine, then that's a different thing, because now you're living your story that looks the same as theirs, but it's not theirs.
Okay.
Okay. So are you willing, yeah, there it is. Are you willing to step out of the story that you have to buy other people's success stories in order to create their level of success? Ooh.
I don't want to buy their story. I want to create my story
Yep.
using the success principles that they have done.
Yes. Okay. Now, is that a very convoluted way of you saying yes to that clearing?
Oh, yes, yes.
So, see, this is the thing. Your subconscious is going to try and use these techniques to keep you from actually doing the clearing. So you're in your mind, oh, I'm saying this, and therefore, yes, I'm agreeing, but you haven't agreed to anything yet. You're still in that thing, right? So, are you willing to step out of the story that you need to buy other people's success stories in order to have that level of success?
I don't know how to answer that. Is
It's
that a
yes or
yes
no.
or a no? Right. And so, yes, I'm willing to do what's necessary. It's almost like my mind just blanked out.
Yeah, because
So,
your mind doesn't want to clear it.
oh my God.
That's what happens, right?
Oh my
There's
God.
times where I'll talk and people will say, I have no idea what you just said. I know you used
Yeah, I
little
don't know
sentences.
what you said.
Yeah,
Exactly. It's like
yeah,
almost like it just disappeared.
yeah, because
Wow.
you're resisting it. It's a really cool resistance too, because you're not doing a forceful resistance. You're doing like a deflection resistance, which not a lot of people do. So you're skillful at it. Let me give you that. So,
Well, then in that case, I'm so glad that you chose me because I'm getting a chance to really work through
yep.
this. So I'm willing.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, but we got to go through it again, because we've lost that energy. Because now you're saying yes, and we've already lost it, right?
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Okay. So let me ask you this:
Mm.
can you create a huge level of success if you don't have someone to emulate?
Yes.
Okay, so that's not coming up true.
Oh.
And that's where that story is coming from. So,
Uh,
are you willing to destroy the belief that you can't create huge success unless you have someone to emulate?
yes.
Okay, how's that feel?
I am saying to myself, I've done it before. I've gone from one new experience to the new experience,
Yep,
and so it's been, well, it's like I have to fight each, and I'm saying it now, right?
yep,
I have been fighting each battle because, hey, I've been here before. I've been here before. And it's not like it's a new thing that I have to emulate anybody else, but I am seeing that every step of the way, I've done things that nobody has, I have never seen it before.
Okay.
Never seen it before. So that's why it's confusing to me, is that why I am lying to myself because I've seen it before and I've done it before.
Okay. And when you've done something before, it's easier to accomplish it and take it to another level. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But the very first time you've done it, has someone else done it before?
No.
See, that's not coming up true.
Well, I think I don't know, right? So you were asked in terms of, I've seen it, and give you a good example. If I am, I guess I'll go ahead and give you an example. When I was in high school, I wanted to be I was in Air Force Junior ROTC, and I got a chance to be a cadet commander. I've never never did it before.
Yep.
And then the next semester, I became Inspector General. They created that position just for me. And so nobody had done that before. And well, anyway, so.
Okay. So
Trying to convince you, I'm trying to convince me.
yeah, I know there's a lot of like, I've got to show him this is how it works. I'm
Yeah.
just reading the energy. I'm not trying to say you're lying to me and you're trying to get away with anything. I'm just saying when you're talking, the energy dips, which says there's a lie in there.
Okay.
Right? And it doesn't have to be the exact same thing. It could be, oh, someone did this and now I'm using that as a template. Now I'm going to create something. And you could create something that's never been created, but you started with the example that already existed. And that can happen often.
Right.
So that's why we had to just shift the belief, so you don't need the examples, right? You can just start creating in a bigger, better way.
Right.
So, okay, so now that that's smooth, I just want to make sure this is clear on the top. Are you willing to step out of the story that you need to buy other people's stories to create success?
Yes.
And the key word there is need to. Okay? Need energy is a restrictive energy. It's a lack energy. And if you happen to buy someone's story that helps get you to the next level, that lets you do more things and create a new story for yourself, that's fine. But if you need it, then that's an energy you want to get out of.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Ooh, I'm feeling the release. I can,
Okay.
oh goodness. Like I said, everything is amazingly is always. It's almost like the spirit is leaving my legs, through my legs,
Nice.
through my, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for choosing me. I was kind of nervous, but I'm glad you did. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for playing. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like. And if you had a shift of your own, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Also, check out the description for energetic magic events that you can attend every single month. Be well, be aware, and be magical.